Okay, so we're going to be talking about pricing Miami Cuban chains and what the chain should look like, and general gold. What's going on? What's the point of having a Miami Cuban chain? How much should you be paying for it? What should you watch out for? And so you can have the right chain with the right purchasing experience with no headaches. 18K, 10K, 14K, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, whatever it is. These are all chains that are going out for orders today. So I grabbed them, decided to make a video for you guys to tell you what's up. First and foremost, to all of our customers that purchased these chains over the course of 6 months ago to a year ago to a year and a half ago, I congratulate you because you were purchasing at a price of $1,200, $1,250, $1,300 an ounce, and it's already $1,500 an ounce. Okay, so your premium that you paid with the transaction fees and everything else is already being covered. It's likely already covered, and you're on your way to turning a profit while you're sitting there wearing your Miami Cuban chains. So I appreciate your purchase, and I'm glad that you did so at that opportune time, because I started making videos about gold particularly around that time. It's already been a year. I've been doing this year and a half because I knew that was the low. And then when I say the price is going up, it's going to go up. That's it. I've watched this price for 15 years. When I got into the business, it was $400 an ounce. And that was a peak, and people were complaining about $400 an ounce. It went up to $1,900 an ounce. That was at the peak of the panic. It collapsed to $1,400 an ounce. And of course, I'm showing this all on the screen so you guys to see the different parts of the chart. And then when I hit a low of 1,200, I decided to start making my videos because I wanted people to lock in that price. Some of you did. I congratulate you. Those of you who didn't and are looking to buy it now, I'm going to tell you what's going on. So we have a Cuban price calculator: 10K, 14K, 18K, 13 millimeter, 15 millimeter, 16 millimeter. The way the Cuban chains work, if you're a novice, is the first time you want to get a chain, you got to get your length and your width and your carat. 3 things that manipulate the weight, that manipulate the price. You could calculate all those things on our site to figure out, I want a 12 millimeter, but what if I went 13 millimeter? How much would that be? How much would this be? That's all a lot of information, but we have a calculator that we built that's going to estimate the weights of all of that. That calculator has retail pricing. It calculates prices for 10K at like $50 a gram, 14K about $58, and 18K about $65 a gram, that calculator. That's what the retail market price is. Of course, that's not how much we're charging. If you call representatives, depending on the weight that you're purchasing and the circumstances, whatever, 14K, you'll pay about $41, $42 a gram. If you buy a heavier chain, we'll be able to do better. If you buy a lighter chain, it'll probably be a little bit more. 10K, about $35 a gram, and 18K, about $51 a gram. So those are the prices per today's price, $1,500 an ounce. Okay, I was hoping it was going to go down. I was hoping they were going to, reconcile that trade war, and it might dip after that, and the economy might boom and roar for another 10 years, and it might retract to 1,200. It might, and if it does, the cheaper it is, for the longer it is, the more it's going to jump in the end anyway. So if you're going to buy a chain and you're wearing it for a long time, you want that value to be there. You want that scrap price to be there, okay? When I own these chains, I know that I could melt them down. As I've shown you in my other videos, you got to watch my other videos if you want to understand what the hell is going on with gold and how its relationship is to cash. But I wear these chains myself, and the value is always there. People only reconcile value with currency because they know they could go to the corner store or to whatever and take their $20 bill and buy it. Remember, that's a very limited financial sphere that you're in. You don't know anything. If you don't know anything about stocks, metals, this and that, you're just being at a disadvantage, because the people who do know about that are just going to build a better life. That's it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a better life for myself. I'm sorry. I got to do it. I only got one life to live. We could all build a better life, surprisingly enough, on this planet, all together. But, we have to be on the right page. Some of the people I deal with, some of the people I talk with, they don't make any sense when they're speaking. I can't convince them of the truth. I can't explain anything to them. They can't do anything in their own interest. And forget about my interest. They can't even do anything in their own interest. They're only destroying their lives or entertaining delusions. You got to use that to your advantage. So you got the prices. Now let's talk a little bit about 18K versus 14K. So I'm going to pull out a 18 karat chain, okay? So first and foremost, on the screen, we're going to show you guys the locks on these chains and the standard locks, how they come. So these locks are the standard Cuban locks, okay? From VIP is the manufacturer. That's what you're seeing on the stamp here. VIP. What does that mean, and what is that stamp about? Well, that's the manufacturer, the factory. It's a good factory that knows how to make good Cuban chains, because a good Cuban chain lays like this. You see how this works? There's a little bit of a twist to it. A little bit of a twist here. But you're not getting something that's going like this, because that's a chain that's off balanced, right? You're not getting links that are too loose or going to kink up or something like that. These are going to links that are going to lay flat, be nice, done well. And my personal recommendations are to be able to be patient and order the chain that you want. Because sometimes you get chains what's on the market now, it might not be exactly what it's supposed to be. You don't want to do that. You want to call the number on the screen if you want a chain. You calculate which chain you want based on this video. This video, again, is for people that I talk to personally. Face to face, I consider it. And I want to get them the best purchasing experience. The general number, we're building a really good staff of really good people that are going to get your order done correct. Then there's another number for Georgie, all right? He's going to be able to help you get the order and give you some personal service when he's available. That's his number. He's a really, really good dude, okay? He's on the screen right now as well. And, you know, he'll be able to get your order in and give you some personal concierge service on these types of pieces. So 18K versus 14K. Let me pull out a 14K, and you know, to the customers that are getting these orders shipped today, I congratulate you on your purchase. Thank you for your business. We respect it very, very much. I just want to give you guys a little bit of a weight comparison so you would understand what you're doing when you're ordering these chains. So you got two chains here. The 14K chain is about 2 inches longer. This is the 14K, 18K, same width. All right, let's turn on our little trusty scale here, okay? And let's put on the 18K. All right, let's focus in on these numbers right here. Dun, 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 dun. 250 grams. So this chain in 14K is a little bit longer in the same width. How much do you think it weighs? It's 2 inches longer, so that means it should weigh more. Correct? Well, let's take a look. It's only 202 grams. Even though it's longer, it weighs less because gold is heavier than the alloys they're mixing it with. Much heavier. All right, so not only are you paying per gram more money for 18K, but you're also getting a heavier chain, so you're paying even more for more grams. You're paying per gram and more 4 grams, more quantity of gold and more per gram. So if you're 18K, you're doing something that's a big boy. It's not a huge difference in the look. It's a difference in the weight, but remember, if you're the type of person that's just buying a chain because cool people are wearing gold chains, then whatever. Buy 18, 10K, whatever you want to do. If you want to buy a gold piece like I do and make sure that it holds its value and you got more money in the marketplace that's growing, then you get it in 18K. When I was a young man, when I was starting in this business, I bought my Franco chain right here. Gold was around $700 an ounce. I paid like $18, $20 a gram. Something along those prices, and I've been wearing this chain for like 10 years, and I made money on it. You know, I damn near doubled my money on it. And it's not about I made a lot of money over 10 years. It's the easiest money I've ever made in my entire life. I bought a chain, I've been wearing it to the beach, in Vegas, in California, in Tokyo, wherever the hell I was at, I was wearing it, enjoying it. And I've been making a little bit of money on it. Had I bought an 18K, I would have made more. Had I bought a heavier chain, I would have made more. Of course, I did with a variety of different things. But that's that. But that's a way to wear your investment. You could buy stocks, right? but you're not going to wear your stock. You're not going to enjoy it every day for years. Okay? So $1,200 an ounce was the low. I don't know if we're going to see that again. $1,500 is still a competitive price. Layaway, layaway, layaway. Go find the chain you want. Go call the representative. Go put a couple $100 down. Start paying it. Lock in that price. You're not going to regret it in the end. Years on out, when it's 1800 back to 1800, 1900, whatever the hell it's going to be, whatever the hell is going to happen, you're going to be playing it real cool, like the customers that bought at 1300. Congratulate you. You know, I appreciate your business, and I'm glad we were able to do the right thing and get you the right product. So now you're going to be able to turn a profit on it. All right. A couple other things. So these are gold coins that I picked up, also around $1,200, $1,300 an ounce. The reason why I'm showing them is that, you know, when you're in the safe, it's boring. But we're going to be putting them into rings and pendants, and you're going to see that in an upcoming video. And that's another way to get, you know, where your investment, to enjoy it, you know. Also picked up these cool little dice right here. Okay? That's this. So these are 24 karat dice, and these are 22 karat coins. There's 2% copper in them, just to give them a little bit scratch resistance, because as you can see, the dice are super scratchy. All right, I rolled them a couple of times. Gold, not that big of a gamble as an investment, especially when you're buying it on a low. Two things are going to happen with your gold chain around your neck. Either the price is going to stagnate because the economy is going to be booming, eventually that's going to come to an end, or we're going to have a crisis and it's going to boom now. It's going to be a cycle of between 3 to 15 years, okay, of what's happening there. 1200 was the low. If you would have bought in at 1200, congratulations. 1500 might be the new low. As time goes on and what they're doing, it's very, very tricky. So you got the prices, you got the service number, you know what it is. You know, I really respect every customer. I respect every viewer. Comment. I'm listening to your comments. I'm watching out for you, and I'm trying to do the best I can to do right by all of our customers, all of our viewers, and everybody out there. You know, use the knowledge for your own benefit. I know I will.